Hello everyone and welcome to this week's game development log video diary, and this week I did a bit more work on the GUIs. I started implementing the new attack system and I also added a couple of new mobs into the game. But first off, this week I got quite a lot of feedback last week about the combat GUIs, which was great, and so I spent the first part of this week rearranging them and hopefully improving them based on that feedback. So this is now how the game will look pretty much all the time when you're playing it, with the mouse used to control the player's rotation and the health bar and attacks down at the bottom of the screen there. I might have the large health bar only appear when you're in combat though, but I obviously need to implement the combat system first. You can also see that I've added a small numeric display to the health bar this week, just so that you can see exactly how much health you have. As well as that, I've added this crosshair in the middle of the screen for help with aiming in combat, and also to allow you to interact with the objects in the 3D world. And finally, I also changed the layout of the profiles at the top left of the screen again, just to make sure it takes up as small an area as possible. And I think that the more horizontal layout works much better, especially when you've got an enemy's profile showing up as well. So when you want to interact with the GUIs, you obviously have to free the mouse from controlling the player's rotation, and you can do this by holding down Shift. While Shift is held down, the mouse is free to move around, and so you can easily access your inventory and change a weapon or have a look at your stats or whatever you need to do. And you can also use the mouse to have a close-up look at your character and move the camera around a bit. But once you're done accessing your inventory or whatever you were doing, you can just let go of Shift and the GUIs automatically close, the camera returns to the usual position, and the mouse once again controls the player's rotation. If you want to do more than just quickly access your inventory, then you can press Tab, which will completely free up your mouse without you having to hold down any keys. You're then free to sort out your inventory or whatever you want to do for as long as you want, and when you're done you can just press Tab again and you'll be back to normal and ready to go. In some situations the game will actually automatically do this sort of thing for you, like for example when you access a shop. As soon as you open up a shop window, the mouse is instantly freed so that you can interact with the shop's GUI, and when you exit the shop you're automatically put back into normal movement mode. Another quick little change that I made to the GUIs this week, which you will have hopefully already noticed, was that I updated my text rendering system a bit this week to make the text look a little bit tidier. And finally, the very last GUI related update that I made this week was to add some more indicator texts for when you heal and when you get poisoned. So this is what it looks like when you get healed. You have this blue number that fades upwards into white, and when you get poisoned, a green number appears showing you how much poison damage you'll take, and it then fades out to black. As I said last week, I also started work on the new attack system this week, but unfortunately I can't really show you anything about it yet, because the only changes at the moment are in the code and there's nothing to show for it in the game quite yet, but I should definitely have the whole system set up for next week's devlog. And to end off the week, I added a couple more of the mobs that you guys have made into the game. The first of those are these very cute chickens which run around flapping and just generally looking very cute. And secondly, there is this beautiful looking turtle/tortoise. And of course, if anyone else would like to get involved with this project and help to contribute models, textures, icons, animations or sound effects to the game, then do please send me an email, because without the help of you guys the game wouldn't look half as good as it does today. So thank you so much as always to everyone who has been helping out. But that is going to be it for this week. Next week, as I already said, I'm going to be working on the attack system, and if you'd like to see updates on that during the week, then do follow me on any of my social media pages. Links are in the description below. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching this video. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Have a brilliant week, and I will see you all next time.